Coach Hendrickson, you got 1 week of practice in the book. Can you give us an evaluation where your team's at?
Well, after 8 practices, I would say that we are where we hoped we would be, and that's we've had 8 good workouts. So as far as where the staff and the players a week ago would have hoped we'd be at this spot, we're here, and yet there's no doubt we have a long ways to go before game 1, and of course right now it's just the focus is simply on improving in every practice, which actually means within every drill and with every rep that each individual player gets. And we're getting there better and better every day, but that's our goal and objective, is to just improve with every rep. And we've got some guys that do that better than others, and yet everybody's very focused on it. Everybody likes that challenge, and every player's trying to reach that objective.
As a coach, does it seem possible that in just 3 weeks you're going to be kicking off the season?
Oh, it does. We've got a good group. We had a good spring. We have had good eight practices, and it's all building towards that. So 3 weeks from now, we do have a long ways to go, but we've got a plan of how to get there, and the players realize that too, and that's what's important. We've got a lot of good leadership, and they understand that in 3 weeks we will be playing a ball game, and we'll get there. And again, our focus is really on the fact that we're in the middle of camp, and close, I guess, to being actually in the middle of camp, and therefore we're going to finish camp out, and then prepare later. Actually will seem like much later than right now, for game 1, because we're focused on camp and improving every day.
You're starting to see some guys rise to the top, probably guys that you figured would, and maybe some surprises as well.
That has happened. We've got some veteran players that have been playing well, which we anticipated they would. We've got several young guys that have stepped up, and you could say have been somewhat of a surprise so far, and yet it'll take more practices. It'll take more live scrimmage reps, to determine which one of those young players are truly ready. But the good news is we've got several young players that appear to be ready, and time will tell.